Today we're going to go through MyFitnessPal so that you can learn what macronutrients are in the foods that you eat. And we're going to be focusing on the free version today because that's what most of you will be using. When I open the app, this is going to give me my home screen. And on the home screen, it will give you an estimate of calories, which I'm not focusing on today based on what you put in. If I go to the second page to look at my diary, I can go and start adding some food. So we're going to add breakfast. I can either type in at the top what I ate. So if I had an egg, I can type in an egg, and I can select the one that is most appropriate to me by even adjusting and modifying the serving size. I can also then, after a while, add in foods that I routinely eat because they will be saved here. In this area, you should be able to add in exactly what your serving size is, what unit of measure you have, so I can start to add everything that I had for breakfast. Once I'm done with breakfast, it'll give me a little blurb about what is high in all of these foods. And then I can continue to go all the way to the bottom where I can select nutrition and I can see what macronutrients were in my breakfast. From there, I can continue adding various foods so that I can finish the diary here. So we can go and we can start adding in some more foods for lunch. And the coolest thing about this app is as you continue to use it, it will start to save foods that you routinely eat. So if you're like me and you eat a lot of the same foods, it will have them all listed there so that you can use them a lot quicker. As you continue with this app, you can experiment with how to make it easiest for you. So if you tend to have the same number of serving sizes, it will save it for you and make it quite easy. So I've got breakfast and lunch planned. At the bottom, you'll notice that you can not only routinely check in on your nutrition, but you can also start to add some other things, such as adding in your water intake. So if I want to add that I had 16 ounces of water, I can. I can also start to add in my exercise. So I went for a run today. I would type in running, and then I could type in about what pace, which is hard to know unless you've been on a treadmill and you know miles per hour, but you can just estimate that. That's more for tracking your calories. After I've done that, I want to show you what you can do with meals. If you had something the day before, you can actually swipe and it will add that same exact dinner, which is really, really convenient if you had the same thing. I also want to show you that if you do go out to eat at different restaurants, you can actually type that in. So I used Panera as an example, and you can also type in something like Olive Garden. And once you type in Olive Garden, there will be some pre-saved things you can add to make it easier for you if you do go out to eat. Now, the biggest thing is if you go out to eat, they're more processed foods, it will typically blow up your macronutrients. But I finished my diary here and now I can see my breakdown for the entire day and kind of know where I'm at and if I need to make any adjustments tomorrow.